What would a $5 million closing do for your business? Now let me ask you something even bigger. What if it happened in your first year in real estate? Mind blown, right? Most agents would say that's luck. It's not. I'm Dave Panozzo. I run a nationally ranked real estate team out of Scottsdale, Arizona. And one of the things we do consistently is audit our calls. Not to criticize, to sharpen. Because what you say matters. How you say it matters even more. And what you believe while you're saying it, that matters most. We believe phone call audits are one of the most important things you can do as an agent. Because when you ask someone, how did the call go? You're getting a surface level answer. It was good. They sounded interested. I think it went well. That doesn't help anyone grow. You can only fix what you can see. And in this case, it's what you can hear. Tone, pace, confidence. Where doubt creeps in, where you talk too much, where you miss a question. So we started auditing calls with purpose. Not to criticize, to sharpen. We had real conversations around one agent's tone, belief, and structure. Less than a month later, a $5 million inbound call came in. That's not a coincidence. That's preparation meeting opportunity. Here's the situation. A newer agent under a year in the business gets an inbound call from one of our lead sources. The buyer's inquiring about a $5 million property. Now let's be honest, most new agents, the second they would see that price point, they would panic internally. They think, is this real? Am I qualified to handle this? Is this even my client? And that doubt leaks into your tone. But this agent did something different, and that's why the deal moved forward. Here's 3 things that he did. Number 1, controlled his belief. He didn't treat it like a fancy lead. He treated it like a real person. Even if there was doubt internally, he didn't let it show. He didn't interrogate the buyer. He didn't downplay the property. He didn't subconsciously disqualify them because of the price point. He respected the call. And here's the truth. Buyers can feel when you don't believe in them, when you act surprised at that price, or when you overqualify too early, and when you subtly question, are these guys legit? High-level clients expect composure. Number 2, he determined the buyer's bucket. Instead of jumping straight into logistics, he diagnosed, was this buyer serious? Was it a lifestyle? Was it an investment? Was there urgency? Was there a timeline? He didn't assume, he asked. He slowed the conversation down enough to understand the psychology of what the client was going through. Because not all $5 million buyers are the same. Some are aspirational, some are analytical, some are time sensitive, and some are just exploring. When you determine the buyer bucket early, you control how to guide them through the rest of the conversation. Most agents skip this step and go straight into showing coordination. He diagnosed their first buyer profile. That's called maturity. Number 3, he treated them like they already belong there. This is the biggest difference. He didn't act impressed. He didn't act intimidated. He didn't change his personality because of the price point. He stayed professional, calm, and clear. He spoke about the property like it was normal because for that buyer, it was. He transitioned to the next step smoothly. He positioned himself as a guide, not someone lucky to be on the phone. And when you treat people with respect, regardless whether you believe the deal is real or not, you keep doors open. Even if you close tomorrow, he's positioned himself correctly. And that's how you build big business. Here's what most agents don't understand. Your income ceiling is often tied to your belief ceiling. If you don't believe you belong in a higher price point, you will subconsciously sabotage those conversations. You'll talk smarter, you'll move faster, you'll try to qualify out instead of lean in. This agent didn't know everything, but he believed he belonged in the conversation, and that changes tone. We audit calls not to nitpick, but to identify these shifts because skill can be taught. Belief has to be chosen. And if you want to level up your phone skills, start auditing your calls. Listen to your tone. Listen to your pacing. Listen to where doubt creeps in. And if you're in Arizona and you want to sit in a room where we break down real recordings and sharpen in real time, come train with us. This is how professionals grow. Control your belief, control your communication, and control bigger opportunities. If you like what you heard today, I want you to smash that like button and subscribe. Every day of the week, I'm dropping some type of heat. And as always, let's make it a great day.